it's evening, so you'll have to excuse the glaring light. I like to try to use window light. Window light's softer. So these glaring light bulbs up on the ceiling. So Monday, I guess things are opening back up. Yeah. And my daughter will be going back to work, so my grandson will be here. Right now, it looks like she doesn't know for sure, but right now it looks like she'll be getting 4 hours, like not a lot, like 17 hours, maybe a week, as far as she knows. So it won't be too bad. And that's good because it'll be better for my grandson too, because he's been home with her now for a long time, like every day. And then to all of a sudden, boom, have mommy gone for like 7 or 8 hours when she's been home for months with him would be really hard on him. So if they give her, and hard on us all, like she said, she's been taking afternoon naps every day with him. And I've actually, not every day, but a lot of days I've been taking a little nap in the afternoon too. I say not every day, I'm not always able to, but so what do you think? Oh, that one doesn't have a cover over it either. It's also glaring. Will it get worse? Going having the stores open? Is it gonna make everything worse? Is it gonna go boom with the COVID again? That's the question, eh? Yes. That's the question. What's gonna happen? Will there be another shutdown? You know? Yeah, the schools are back. Sorry. The schools are back now. And the stores are opening now. And as far as we know, on Monday, the 16th. So, is it going to be okay? There's these new strains now, or variants, and they've been found here in Ontario too. So, um, somebody around, I forget, Toronto, Mississauga, Burlington type area was found to have the new variant of COVID, and they had not traveled. And they could not find anybody that they were like related to or close friends. Anybody that they had been close to did not travel. So they don't know where they picked it up from. Yeah. What do you want? I know my bed's messy. I got my sweater on it here and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. Because I had my sweater on, I threw it on the bed, and there's always cats on my bed. And cat food on my bed. Cat food and blankets on my dresser for the kitties for the window. Mm-hmm. Hey. So be curious now what's gonna happen. If the school's back in and the store's opening up again, and if the gyms open up, I think they're only allowing like 10 people in though, into the gyms. So, you have to phone, you have to book an appointment and stuff. I don't know. And the stores have to be at 25% capacity, so not very many, I guess. Now, the store my daughter works in is not very big, so I don't know. They like allow 5 in. That's not bad, really. Like, it's not a bad idea. Because, like I say, it's not a very big store. People really need to be courteous, though, and realize, like, okay, it's only 5 or 8 or 10 allowed in at a time. And, like, the gym is huge. The gym is massive, right? Like, it's a big place. And if they're only going to allow 10 in at a time, and you're allowed to be there, I forget, it's 45 minutes, I think. And the store, like my daughter's in, like a store in the mall, is so much smaller than the big gym. And if they're going to have 10 people in a gym, you know, there's really, it makes sense that you'd only have maybe 5 in a small store, in the mall. So I don't know. I have no idea. We will find out next week how that goes. Do you want to see him? He's doing it. Paw, paw, paw. He's purring. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's purring. He's a purring away. Anyways, let's see what happens. Not much new. Not much new. Got some snow. Been reading. I don't have the room painted. No, we didn't get any painting done. It's a lot of freaking work. It's when I was younger, I would have had her painted by now. I painted every place I lived, and I moved a lot. Not that I wanted to or meant to, but the way life went, I moved a lot, and I painted every place I moved to. When I moved in, I was painting. This one, when I moved in here, I was working. And that really, I didn't paint when I first moved in here because I was working, and it was really killing me. And I was so tired all the time that as much as I wanted to paint, it didn't happen. I didn't have the energy. And now, like, I've been here, so going on 7 years, and in age, I'm not working. I just don't have the energy more because of how I feel now. Well, it was because of how I felt then too, but I was working with how I felt. And now it's like 7 years later, I am just more tired. I don't feel as well as I did even 7 years ago when I was working. And I love to paint. I always love to paint. It's kind of like I was going to take down the kitchen valance over my window, and I looked at it. I think I said this in another video, and I thought, in the old days, I would have been on that counter, put my knee up on the counter, push myself up, got that bar down. Poof. Now I stood there and I looked at it and I went, oh, I got to get up there and get that down. And I can remember clear as day in my mind just hopping up on the counter and taking that down because I was like 20 or 30 or even 40. I was more agile. And I don't know, it just don't move as well. Like when I sit on the floor now with my grandson, the pain in my legs, the pain in my ankles, the pain in my feet, the pain in my knees, the pain in my hips. I'm getting off the floor and my body's like screaming in pain when I get up off the floor from just, doing anything really, whether we're down there playing with cars or whatever, my body's screaming in pain now. And it just shows the changes over the past few years of getting into my 50s now, because, I didn't even have that, not like this in my 40s. So, yeah. Anyways, I want to paint it. I really, really do. I just feel so tired all the time. Oh, I want to paint it. I always loved to paint. Used to love to paint. Anyways, I'm going to go and we'll see what happens. Now the stores are opening up and the kids are back to school. Whether, the whole COVID just goes zoom and rises right back up, or it stays steady, or it'd be nice kept going down. We'll see.